What's going on, folks? J-Pod here, bringing you another fantastic Destiny gameplay commentary. Oh, look at Seth. Look at that. We have a very special guest in the house today, and today is a new series. We're going to try something different, and we're going to try what is called the Triple Threat Tips and Tactics video. So we're going to probably do a couple of different episodes of this, but this first episode, very important to us to get the basics out. There's a lot of you guys out there that are struggling in the world of Destiny, and it's kind of complicating. Sev, I mean, what is Destiny? What does Bungie call it? I mean, what essentially is Destiny?
Some people may refer Destiny as an MMORPG shooter game, but Destiny themselves, they call it a shared world MMO shooter game. Like, the shared world part is the story behind this is because you're not alone. You can play it alone, but as you may have noticed, you may fuck it up really hard. You got almost every second you got other people around you. Like, there's nothing much now. You choose the wrong planet, I guess. But every time you come to the tower, you got like 10 or 15 people around you.
Okay,
That's
so what's the max player size for each planet or whatnot?
As far as I know, the server maximum limit is 16 people. Like, when you take a look at your friend list and there at the tower, it says a fire team 1 of 3, and server space or server capacity is 1 of 16, like 2 of 16. How many people are in the tower?
Okay, so essentially it's 16 people max on each planet, and you don't have to be affiliated with anybody. You could just randomly show up to these planets, and people are doing their own thing with their own fire teams, and that's what the MMO experience is. It's a shared planet, and everybody can come and go when they please. Now, unfortunately, what Destiny is lacking is proximity chat. What do you think about proximity chat? I mean, I think it could really help this game, but Bungie said it themselves before launch. They purposefully did not want proximity chat because they didn't want, let's say, random blueberries coming and ruining your experience. But how do you feel about that?
I think they're right on some parts. I think it's really good in tactical games, like on the heavy modes, on the raid, or on the high-level strike. It's pretty cool to have proximity chat, but imagine like we're doing the commentary here and those two guys that just go through us, they're like, oh, penis, or something like.
Exactly. I think that's exactly what Bungie was concerned about, was people coming in and just ruining your experience. That's why they didn't implement anything like that. Now you have to go through the roll call sheet, add the person. It's very, very tedious, but I think they did it for a good reason. Should they put it in the game in the future? A lot of people seem to think so. But let's go ahead. Now that we got what is Destiny out of the way, we've got some basics to cover. I mean, let's head up to the tower. I want to know. I like to go to the tower in style. I want to know exactly how the ranking system. Do you like that? I want to know how the ranking system works, because it is complicating. It is complicating. I struggled to try and figure it out, and once you get to level 20, it becomes even more complicating. Now, what is the cap in this game, Sev?
Yeah, the soft cap. It's called the soft cap. It's ranked to level 20, so until level 20 you're gaining experience for killing enemies, doing quests, completing your bounties, playing in the Crucible online mode and all that stuff. You're getting normally, like, I don't know, like per mission you get like 2,000 to 5,000 experience based on the difficulty, and once you hit level 20 those experience will go to a mode of light kind of
okay, so that's what the modes of lights are for. That's the overflow of experience?
That's right, you have the overflow. That's a good word to get it. Once you look on your character, once you hit level 20, it says a progress to next mode of light when you hover your cursor across the level point. Okay. Those modes of light are some kind of glimmer. Like, they're just like glimmer, but you can buy more exotic things. You can buy legendary things. You can buy upgrades for your ship. I don't know, you can buy like almost everything. You can buy camouflage for your ghosts, new emblems, all that stuff with this mode of light. Okay,
now the mode of light is very handy. What else can you use it for? I mean, what's the primary significance of the mode of light?
There are just two significant things. The first thing is you get those, you can gain them by keep on collecting your experience. And the second thing is you only need them for certain of those guys. Like the special order guys, I think he's using Glimmer as well. It's pretty hard to find somebody to spend them. I know.
Well, see, I found that you can spend them over at the speaker on a cape or an emblem. I actually purchased. I spent 15 motes of light for a emblem, and it's okay, I guess. It's okay. But I'm gonna go ahead in my menu here while you're explaining some of these things, like the motes of light and the strange coins, the ascendant shards, the ascendant energies. What are all these materials for? I mean, what do they signify?
You have two big differences between them. Like you have currency, like Glimmer. For the currency, there's mainly Glimmer. You can buy ammo and normal weapons and all that stuff with Glimmer. Then you have those, like you said, those Crucible points, marks, and those Vanguard marks, which make you able to buy more legendary stuff at the three factions. We'll come to that later. And you have this Mode of Light stuff, which, yeah, like we said, gives you the opportunity to buy.
Okay.
For like capes and emblems.
So primarily it's currency, as it says.
Really? Yeah. That's
okay.
It. And the other stuff, the Ascendant Shards, the Ascendant Energy, they are used for upgrading your weapons. But not all weapons, just those epic and legendary weapons.
Okay, well, I'm inspecting your character right now, and yeah, level 29.
Regime auto rifle. Yeah, I just hit that like half an hour ago, but I can't get any more further now. I can upgrade the Queen's Guard hood. You can take a look at the Guard hood helmet. As you can see, the last part is unlocked, but I need one more Ascendant shot. I got 5 out of 6, and to get those, you have to play daily strikes or high-level strikes or the raid, or you dismember those legendary weapons. Yeah, if you dismember them,
you can get Ascendant shards that way.
Well. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's not all of them. Like Bungie patched, I think was it yesterday or was it 2 days ago? I think it was 2 days ago they patched it that those legendary things you get out of the Queen's Wrath, they are not gaining you any legendary upgrade materials. That's pretty good shame.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Well, I mean, going back to other upgradable materials, besides the currency system, I mean, for an example, the Spirit Bloom. What the hell is the Spirit Bloom for?
The Spirit Bloom is some kind of flower that glows, especially in dark places on the Venus. You can collect those by just getting up to them or getting those random crates that we found before. Every planet has their own upgrade materials. Like on the Earth, it's spin metal. On the Venus, it's the Spirit Bloom. On the Mars, it's relic iron, and on the Moon, I think. Wait a second, it's helium.
Yeah, it's the filaments. Now each of these go to a certain item. So some of it upgrade armor, and some of it upgrade weapons. Now is that pretty much the summing it up right there?
Yeah, almost. Like all those 4 things, like all the 4 things you can collect on the planet, upgrade everything. So low-level armor needs spin metal, higher level needs then those helium filaments, all that stuff. It depends on how high your armor is.
Oh, okay. So your rank has everything to do with it.
Yeah, you can't upgrade legendary items with spin metal.
You're exactly right. That won't work. Okay, so the higher rank you get,
high-level weapon.
I see.
Yeah, the higher
I see.
The more and the expensive stuff you need. Okay.
Well, that was just touching loosely on the ranking system. That's how you're going to be able to reach light, because once you get to 20, it's going to get very, very difficult. Do you have any tips? Okay, just some real good advice to give anybody listening at home to really get their foot in the door on gaining light. I mean, what do you recommend?
there aren't really tips or something. You really have to collect a lot of equipment. So you have to play high-level strikes, use your bounties to get more experience and to be able to buy really good upgrades at the faction at the tower. Like you really have to put all your effort in new equipment to get light. That is the most important thing.
So that's what light is. You have to have the best stuff, and the better the stuff you get, the higher the rank you're going to unlock.
That's
okay, and you're saying the best ways to get this equipment is in strike missions. So let's go ahead and transition into Vanguard. Okay, because we know we have the Vanguard Strike playlist. But explain to us, what is Vanguard, like the Dead Orbit and the Future War Cult? And I mean, how do all of these areas work, and how do they? I mean, explain that to me, because I'm still learning the basics on that.
Okay, like the basic thing before you hit level 18, I guess, you're able, just from the beginning, you're only able to equip one of those Future War Cult things or whatever faction you want to choose when you're level 18. Until level 18, all your experience goes to your Vanguard down here. Like either you choose Warlock or Titan or the Hunter, whatever you choose. You have to talk to them, and if you talk to them, you will see a circle to the left of the face of the person. That is your reputation in Vanguard. So every time you complete a bounty or a mission or something else, like those patrol missions and all that stuff, your reputation goes onto this guy. The higher your reputation, the higher the possibility to get items or buy something, buy weapons. You see there's like a Vanguard Mark 65 for leg armor and Vanguard rank 2. So you have to get there first before you can really get onto your hands onto the right stuff.
Okay.
Same thing with the Future War Code and the other things. But for them, you have to equip a shader or an emblem or something else from their faction.
Okay, so for my instance, I went ahead and bought a Dead Orbit cape, which is going to slowly get me marks when I play strike missions. And does it work for strike missions or just Crucible? I mean, when you have one of these items equipped, okay, because I'm wearing the Dead Orbit cape right now. When you have one of these items equipped, how is that helping you?
All your reputation does not go to your Vanguard Master now. It just goes to the Dead Orbit, just to the faction that you have equipped. You can't equip like an emblem from Dead Orbit and a weapon from Future War Code and get reputation for both. You are just getting the experience, the reputation for the faction you have equipped first.
Okay. See, I see here at my reputation, I only have 49 and 1500 Dead Orbit reputation. Now this 49 came from wearing the cape. Okay, so that is progress. But man, do I have a ways to go. Is there any way I can make this go faster? What do you recommend for people at home?
Recommended the best way to level it up is just doing all your bounties every day.
Bounties.
Will our possessions
that's the best way and the only way to level up. You can do patrol missions, but you're only getting, I guess, 15 or 20 of those reputation points per mission. And once you completed a bounty, you get like, I guess, 150 or 200 experience per bounty.
I see. Okay, so now the Future War Cult, the Dead Orbit, and the Vanguard. I'm getting a little confused here. Now, what happens if you go into Vanguard while wearing a Dead Orbit cape? Or are you hurting yourself if you're not wearing the right item when you go into some of these areas?
No, you're definitely not hurting yourself.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter what kind of item you wear. As long as you're in the Vanguard or doing strikes, you are getting your reputation. There's no possibility to miss our reputation. Only thing you could do is when you get level 3 on Dead Orbit and then keep doing the Vanguard thing with your Dead Orbit cape equipped, you're not getting any more experience because level 3 is the next point.
I see.
So I for my part, I got those, I don't know how they're called, these guys to the left, Future War Code, Dead Orbit. Let's take a look at the map. To the left, there's New Monarchy. That's the third factions. So actually there's 4. There's this normal Vanguard guy, the Dead Orbit, the Future Warcode, and the New Monarchy. I leveled them up to level 3 and then unequipped my armband. I got an armband. All the way again. And you're able to get all 4 factions up to level 3 at the same time.
I see. Okay, well, I mean, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the video. I mean, this has all been fantastic information. Information that I know I have been looking for, but I haven't had anybody explain it to me. And, you know, the game, it doesn't come, you know, with a strategy guide or anything like that. You were to figure this game out for yourself. And, you know, you pretty much figured this game out for yourself. And I'm going to say it right now, you are like the Wikipedia of Destiny. I mean, Sev Gaming, he knows a lot. And if you have any questions, be sure to sound off down below. If you guys got any questions that you want answered and you really need some advice, you're working on this, should you do this, how do you do this, we'll be happy to help you out. Just, you know, participate, conversate down below. Do you have any other final words or anything like that to finish off episode 1 of Triple Threat Tips and Tactics?
Checking for messages.
No, I hope it really helps out people, because I know my hard days, they lay in the past, but I have really had a hard time figuring out this game. It's really big, it has a much stuff in it, and it's really fun once you figured everything out. So I hope those guys watching the video at home having fun with this game, because Destiny really is one of the best games in 2014.
Yes, 100% agree with you. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to punch that like button square in the mouth. I mean, just knock it out. And be sure to subscribe for some more top-notch triple threat tips and tactic videos. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Take it easy and peace out.